have not done so already, please make sure you hit that like button. You have not done if you have not done so already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. You have not done so already, please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. With my good man Press King and my good man New Join Era. Anyhow, guys, how's it going, man? Happy Monday, guys. How y'all feeling?
Happy Monday. Chilling. Feeling good. Feeling
Um,
good.
hey, I'm
She
feeling
like y'all
okay.
real rested. She like y'all real rested.
Hey, I'm
Y'all
feeling
smile,
okay.
y'all teeth is white. Oh man, I feel bad. I'm calmed down today, but you know they're doing some repairs around the house, so this is crazy. Anyhow, Jordan, you already know
Yes,
you're the
sir.
man of the hour. Go ahead and do your thing.
All right, so what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? So y'all see the title? This was still trending, a hot trending topic about the women's NCAA championship game I think it was last night. So as you guys know, they played last night, LSU versus Iowa, and LSU, they won the national championship and everything. But now there's a controversy of Angela Reese, who won the MVP award. How she was taunting what's her name? She was taunting the Iowa
Catlin
player,
Clark.
Clinton Carter. Which they got her as she's like the white girl, the Lady Bird, because she has a shot. She can shoot and everything. And it looks like she might be a top two, top three, a top two or top three pick in the WNBA draft. So the thing is about it is, well, Angela Reed was there, she was, just doing a little taunting, against her. While they was in the game, while I was in the game, showing like you can't see me, the John Cena, and also showing the ring figures like, hey, I'm trying to win this ring and everything. And that sparked controversy, these Twitter spaces and social media. I was showing her it's like with Angela, but say like Angela Reed, what she did, was wrong. It was ghetto. I don't know why she'd be doing that. And but the thing is, 2 or 3 days before that, Clayton Carr, she was doing that same thing to another team, taunting, not waving the finger, but taunting another player from the previous team that they faced and everything. Now, it's a big controversy right now about how Angela Reed should have did better, should have took a better approach and everything, and then what she did was taunting was wrong, So this is sparking up, thinking of maybe this might be a race issue because a black woman can't do this, but a white woman can do this. And it's like I said, it's sparking, all over and everything, Twitter, social streets and on the news, and also sports channels and everything. So, Hakeem, we're gonna play two videos. We're gonna play let's see, play the Twitter one first,
Mm-hmm.
and then play the one with the Hollywood Unlocked.
All right.
And after that, after we play the videos, we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk about it.
Hours ago, when 8 hours ago, when Caitlin Clark did this, John Cena, it was considered swag. 48 hours later, Angel Reese does the exact same gesture. It's classless. Right down the middle, we see two different gestures. And one is a celebration. It's celebrated as woo. It's celebrated. The other is condemned. And why? Only because a black did the exact same gesture that a white female did 48 hours earlier. Skip, this is not about anything else other than race. And I wish we didn't have to talk about it. I wish you and I could come out here and talk about what a great game, and Kim Mulkey, she did an unbelievable job. Don Staley foretold of this. Many chalked it up as being sour grapes because she had lost. And lo and behold, everything that she spoke of came to fruition the moment Angel Reese did that gesture. The moment she did this, and the moment she started pointing at her finger, talking about she about to get a ring, Twitter went, it started trending, and it went into a haywire. And I was just there to read the comments. I didn't want to see the comments. Angel Reese is what we call, she said unapologetically me, she meant unapologetically black. And she was talking about the little black girl. Don't you feel some type of way? You represent who you are. You stand proud, and you stand on what you believe in.
Perfect. And you want me to play the Instagram one, yeah?
Yeah, the one when Angela Reese talked to the press.
Started this season. LSU has been a confident group throughout. And Angel Reese.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Black.
I say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants. I say from
3 rims down, LSU has it. Morris has to get it across.
Is this the one?
It's another one too. This should be the last one too on the bottom.
Yeah, I think it's nothing but like on the Twitter feed, like people reaction to the video.
Yeah, it's right before you send the link.
Okay.
Critique about who I was. Nobody, the narrative, I don't fit the narrative. I don't fit in the box that y'all want me to be in. I'm too hood, I'm too ghetto. Y'all told me that all year. But when other people do it, y'all don't say nothing. So this was for the girls that look like me, that's gonna speak up on what they believe in.
Let's get it.
Unapologetically you. And that's what I did it for tonight. This was for it was bigger than me tonight. It was bigger than me. Twitter is gonna go in a rage every time. And I mean, I'm happy. I feel like I've helped grow women's basketball this year. I'm super happy and excited. So I'm looking forward to celebrating in the next season.
Me? At what point were you waiting to pull out this? This kind of the Caitlin Clark?
Caitlin Clark is a hell of a
incredible
player for sure. But I don't take disrespected Alexis and my girls. South Carolina, they still my SEC girls too. But y'all not gonna disrespect them. I wanted to pick her pocket, but I had a moment in the game, and that was my moment.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. After the game, finishing the way she started this season, LSU has been a confident group.
Let's get it. Queens forever, snow buns never.
So
Hey, yo, that's typical Umar, bro. Typical Umar. Go ahead, Joe.
yeah, typical. So yeah, y'all. So we played the clip for y'all. So hey, I'm gonna pass it to you guys, and also chat. I want to hear y'all from the chat too. You know, do y'all think this is more out of proportion? Do y'all think it's just a race thing? You know, or you think Angela Reese went too far on this? So I'm gonna pass it to you guys. Go ahead, lit it up.
Yes, I totally agree. Yes, it's a race thing because this is the reason why. Mind you, in the beginning of the game, in the opening of the game, you saw she said, "You don't see me," but then soon the game is over, they win the game. Angela do it. Oh no, I think it's Angel. Sorry, Angel do it. Now it's like a big thing. Now everybody on Twitter say, "Oh, you see that? You see that? She's totally wrong for that. She's not supposed to be doing that." Wait a minute. I thought at the end of the day, I thought we were just having a good time. It's another comparative sport. It should have never been a big problem. And not only that, I'm with Kendall. They blow it way out of proportion. It's just two young ladies just having a good time with a sport, a game of basketball. The other team won, became victorious. Now, because it's a black woman doing it, it's a big deal. Just imagine the other side, it was a black man doing it. It was going to be the same exact thing. I think at some point, people got to really throw away that race card and just be like, you know what? People just having no more fun. But it seems like every time it's always a situation with a race car. Always. Oh, she's not supposed to be doing that. She's a black woman, but it's okay for the white woman to do it. To me, double standard. That's the issue we always face in this nation when it comes to America. America always have these double standards. Once one race could do it, it's no problem. But soon the other races do it, oh, it's a big deal. But go ahead, Akeem. I would like your thoughts on that.
No, definitely. Shout outs to Sugar Bum. Shout outs to
Yeah, D'Souza is in the chat too. I ain't seen D'Souza in a long time.
Hey, D'Souza.
She came with her presence.
D'Souza, we miss you, man. I know you've been cheating on me with other content creators and watching their videos, but I'm okay with it. I just want you back.
Wait, Akeem, how do you know about that? Wait, you what?
I've been listen. I've been surfing. I've been surfing in different comment sections under a dummy page. And you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I see D'Souza in there. You know what I mean? I say, is that D'Souza? I see Sugar Bum the other night. I was in my fake page. I said, hi, Sugar Bum. You know what I mean? But Sugar Bum stay coming back home to us. D'Souza, when you coming home? And I had added you on Instagram, but it's private though. It's private. So, but let me get to the point of this. So, the thing about this, I always say this is America. Everybody going to have their opinion, and America has biases. You know what I'm trying to say? This is not the first time where people are going to be critical about one person from another person. I've always strongly, I'm going to tell you something. I think nobody should be mad they call her classless. She won a championship. She won the ring. You know what I mean? And people are mad that this ain't no different when somebody say you suck. You know what I mean? They want to make it into a race thing. I could see it. I could see the optics of it, but nobody ain't called her a nigger or a black bee. That I know Caitlin Clark know that girl and Angela Reese ain't nothing to play with on that court. I seen her play. She ain't nothing to be messed with. So, you know what I mean? I'm looking at it from this perspective where I didn't see nothing racial behind it. I didn't see. I see everybody's going to be mad when your favorite team is not going to win. If they would have called her a black bee or a nigger, then I could understand from that point. So I'm just trying to think of it from an adult perspective. Did they call her a nigger? Or did they say, come clean my floors? I usually say we should have our own basketball team. Why she's not playing for an HBCU, but I don't have nothing to say on that. I just think that people are just mad that she won and the white girl from Iowa ain't won. It's the same thing when Jack Johnson beat up the heavyweight champion. He was the first black heavyweight champion. They called them monkeys and all that. I might go around and say something stupid if my favorite person ain't winning. Yeah, go ahead.
Definitely for me, to me, they definitely blew this out of proportion, out of nowhere. You know, because of what Caitlin Clark did earlier. You know, which is totally fine. You know, and I give it Caitlin Clark. You know, Caitlin Clark. You know, she can ball. She's a ball player. But also, Angel Reese, she's a ball player too.
Oh yeah.
I don't think a lot of people don't realize. You know, she's a 5-star recruit. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna give some of these stats for you guys. You know, she first she was recruited from Maryland, and according to Maryland, that was the first big recruit, the biggest recruit they ever received in their school history. You know, she was there for a couple of years, and after that, she transferred to LSU. If you look at her stats, you know, she was in 2021. She was Big Ten All Freshman team. The next year, she was Big Ten All Defensive team, and this is in the Big Ten. And a lot of people don't know, you know, the Big Ten, you know, women basketball. You know, you got Ohio State, Michigan. There's some very good quality teams in the Big Ten, which play in the Big Ten. You know, while she was in Maryland, she was the first team All Big Ten, and then once she got transferred to LSU, she was SEC All Defensive Team, first team All SEC, unanimous first team All American, and then now she won the national championship, and she won the NCAA tournament MVP. So Angel Reese, you know, she's a true ball player. She has skills, you know, and the thing is, the better player won. What people got mad at is because, you know, Clay, you know, the Clayton Clark, you know, the Mrs. Larry Bird, you know, she got beat up by a better player. And then the thing is, we place a white woman, a black woman, and then you want to spur it out because of race. Now you want a bigger proportion, which it doesn't need to be. You know, we should be celebrating. You know, the LSU team did what they did. You know, Angel Reese. You know, she was the best player on the floor. And the thing about taunting is, I don't mind taunting. You know, taunting another player, then you're competing with that other player. You know, you be competitive with the other player. And I don't think, you know, Caitlin Clark minds that because she likes to taunt as well. The reason she didn't taunt because she was losing. You know, if I'm on a team and somebody beating my ass and they taunting me, I got to take it because you're beating me. My thing is to respond to that. You know, I got, you know, to respond to that, I got to play. You know, I got to try to beat you and beat your team. You know, try to score points, rebound, do the best of what I can. And the thing is about it's like, you know, Angel Reese, you know, she has time to go to the WNBA. Actually, both of them do. And then hopefully in the WNBA, you know, they both can face each other in the NBA, like a WNBA. It's kind of similar to like a Magic Johnson and Larry Bird back in the 80s. You know, because of that, because when Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, you know, they really start playing each other in the NCAA tournament. I think it was 1980 or 1979 when they first played against each other, you know, in the NCAA tournament. And Magic Johnson won, and then after that, they both got drafted in the NBA. And in the 80s, you know, there was the top two big names in the NBA at the time in the 80s. Hopefully, you know, with the WNBA, same thing with her, and the same thing with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they can do the same thing for WNBA. Hopefully, you know, they can translate into a WNBA, because I'll tell you, this right here, it got the women's NCAA ratings this year. This game was like it jumped some men NCAA tournament games. So, you know, this game really got trained up for WNBA, which is, I would say, it's a good thing. I think it's kind of a good thing, because if you take this, you put that to the WNBA, hopefully they could bet, you know, if you market those two players, since they already started, you know, rubbing with each other, since they want to put controversy with those two, you put that into WNBA, and then, like I said, and they can market that, and hopefully they can get more watchers and more viewers. Because we hear in the WNBA that, you know, there's, like I said, the WNBA players, if they have a problem, you know, they want to get paid as the WNBA players. But the thing is like, they don't have the marketing structure and marketing tools to do that. So hopefully they can do that with these two and kind of push it, because I can see something good about this as well. They can push it to WNBA, but make it more cultural and everything. But the thing is, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, they have to, you know, put in like a good competitive nature one with each other. Like, you know, there's, you know, if they show like in the game, it's like, hey, in the game, we're gonna bust it out. But outside, you know, we cool. We're gonna be good. You know, we're not trying to, you know, this is not a race thing. This is like, hey, let's try to help out the WNBA, and let's try to market ourselves.
No, but my thing is, I don't know. How can you put that last comment of what one of the players that did the same gesture, but yet they didn't make a big deal about it? You see what I'm saying? I think the United States became too sensitive when it comes to certain things. Like that right there shouldn't even been an issue. It's just two competitive people having a good time playing basketball. The other team lost, so hey, you know, I'll retaliate. The girl, she pretty much became petty because the girl in the beginning was petty. So what did that have anything to do with race? But because it's a black woman that's doing it, well, it's a big issue. You can't see. Go ahead.
Now you're right, man. You see, the thing is, we're living in a day where everybody's hypersensitive. Race is always going to be a big issue for this country, regardless of what it is. Because the thing is, it all depends, and lots of time it's not us. But the thing is, we might see certain gestures happen, and it make people go out of whack. Don't get me wrong, there's certain things that do, but this situation, it just people blow it out of proportion. I felt that white boy should have just shut his damn mouth up. Who said no class? You should have just stopped being mad and understand the stats of what this is. First off, you got to understand something. Angela Reese is 6'3". 6'3". If you check her stats in Maryland from 21 to 22, she was averaging literally, 25 points per game? 10,
Yes.
you know what I mean, 10 rebounds. You're talking about somebody, and then let's not forget, Reese's mother and father all play professional basketball. She has a brother named Julian who plays basketball for college. She has another brother named Mikael Hopkins who played professional basketball. She's grooming to this. And then on top of that, I got to respect her business acumen too. She signed the deal, and people just mad that the white girl didn't win. You know what I mean? It's like David and Goliath. You feel me?
Yeah.
When you know what I'm saying? When David slayed Goliath, which Angela slayed Goliath because she's 6'3" and was not out there playing no game. 20-year-olds with her, she's 20. And I'm even ashamed to say she has a bubble. She has a bubble.
No, that's true. It was just a good game of basketball, but he took it way out of proportion. And I like what Sugar Bum said. She like when it comes to black women is always always held to a higher standard, and it's true. That is true. Go ahead, Jordan. I want to know your thoughts on that. When it comes to black women, how come black women always held in a higher standard? Don't tell me sponsoring Red Bull, Hakeem. Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it when they send you a check.
I say, listen, I'm on my Kevin Samuels right now.
Yeah,
I'm drinking this in honor.
In sports, black women always held to a different higher standards because, usually a black woman is more athletic than a white woman. If you go to the WNBA, I want to say it's maybe 60% predominantly black women. Then in the WNBA, I want to say 60. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's 65% is predominantly black women. And the thing is about black women, they don't dominate to the WNBA. They go overseas. They play in Europe. They play in China. They play in Taiwan, and they go there. They dominate. So not just here in America, but all over the world. In women's basketball, black women are dominating the sport. They're really dominating the sport. And the thing is, it's like not just women, but men. It's like as black people, we always been like the more athletic than any other race. So when they see something like that, it's always gonna be a problem. It's always gonna be a problem. No, not just here in the United States, but any country you go.
Preach.
Facts.
Preach.
What about you, Hakeem? What do you think about the double standard when it comes to black women, especially in America?
We know that they do that with color. They do that with the skin complexion. They do that when cultural appropriation. Listen, black women are the most biting from, and a lot of them take their styles and then are told to say that to act classy when the other person doing the same thing. I 100% agree that. Listen, I'm a black woman advocate. I only want to marry black women. I only want to black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. So I definitely understand the double standards, and this is why I try to myself as a black man coming up in America, make a conscious decision about how do I go about treating my queens, and and how to elevate them and to support them in the best way I can. I can't wait to grow a company where I wish to have a woman as the president of the company. Because the thing about it is, we know the opportunities are very limited for black women if they're not used for just minuscule roles. So to see a woman like Angela Reese break through the ice, you should also know her business game is, while we were sitting here, I was reading about her, and she's even smart. She recently signed an NIL deal with her likeness with Amazon, Xfinity, Outback Steakhouse, Weekstop, and Giant Chain Giant Food. And she also trademarked the name Bayou Barbie. You feel me?
Oh
So
wow.
yes, so trademark. So her business game is on point. This is the type of black woman who's in what she said was true. Hey, I'm doing this for the girls that look like me. You know what I mean? Because we already know she's tall, she's height, she's gonna get sexually objectified, and then they're gonna forget about her skills. They're gonna forget about how she could be the Michael Jordan version of a woman, or the LeBron version of a woman. I've seen her play. She's a gangster. It's just that we live in a world. And one thing I want to correct, and I'm gonna pass it on. Black women, we did not set these rules up. Why they objectify women and they put you in a position. We still under the system of white boys said they the ones set the parameters. Black men don't control nothing. So I just want to point that out. So when you're getting sexually objectified or you have to fight through the fun, we still here supporting you. We're not the ones setting up the rules.
No, but I don't know. You see, Sugar Bone comment. She made a great comment here. She like black people in general are expected to be nice and kind to people and
That is
ain't
true.
to. And that is true. I'm saying, man,
is
Sugar
true.
Bone, you actually going deep today. But that is true. We always said to be on a certain standard when it comes to like certain races. But then certain races do that to us. We supposed to be kind and nice, and I don't think that's right. I think it should be an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. So to me, she made a good point in this comment. And now when it comes to female in America, the thing is when it black, especially black women in general, the problem is because of the simple fact that black man is no longer respecting black women. So when certain things transpired, we not really having the black woman's back and be like, you know what they're doing to her is wrong. Because think about it, right now, there's not many people out crying about it. The people that are really crying about it is black women, not really black men. Now, if black men was been doing it plus black woman, there'd have been more. It would have pretty much made more of a powerful statement. But instead, it's always seemed like every time it's a black woman issue, black men tend to be quiet. And I want to know, Jordan, and of course, your thoughts, Hakeem, on a simple fact. Do you think, in this aspect, do you think black men should have been more supportive when it came to her?
And I'll say this: it should be, because this past week, just being in these YouTube spaces, it was, I don't know, y'all felt it. It was like a seismic shift of who you see, who supports a black woman or who don't.
Facts. That's facts.
It's like a shift. It's like, yo, it's like they just revealed. It's like they just took the mask off and just revealed themselves. And it really cuts like a pad. It's like, yo, it's like, y'all, it really blows my mind. It's like people that you see that content creators that I see, it's like, yo, it's like they really fake. Like they would really talk against a black woman, and really jump into the white women's team. And that was something that I would never see. They probably jump on a white man, his problem, but to see something and just critically reject a black woman and really just talk bad to the black woman can't do this, because the reason is they talk bad about black women because you can't get with one. And the thing about it is, it's like, yo, if a woman don't see no quality leadership and everything, they see you with some feminine energy. Like I said, they're not gonna go out with you. They're not gonna talk to you. And the thing is, you see, like I said, when a black man gets rejected by a black woman, they pout, they whine, and start cussing at the black woman. And that's something I don't get, because my thing is, it's like if you gonna, like I said, it's like if you gonna get rejected by a woman, that's fine. I mean, you gonna see more rejections than more acceptance. And the thing is about a black woman, it's like we have a soft heart about us getting rejected. When it's like when a black man gets rejected by a black woman, they get hurt, and then they start being, talk bad,
that's true,
cuss and all that type of stuff. And it's like where did the hell this come from? Hakeem, maybe you can answer this question, because last week it's just like I just saw a shift in the space of YouTube and might be out there in public in general, is how how a black woman is treated terribly by a black man.
That's facts. Your thoughts, Hakeem?
Brother, I'm not going to disagree with your last statement because it's a true statement. I've seen this shit done in front of my face. We have a certain sector of black men who treat women a certain kind of way, treat our women a certain kind of way. And this is the reason why a lot of us don't rally behind black women. You feel me? And then on top of that, we have our own gripes as a people. We're so dysfunctional and so fragmented due to the years and years and generation or whatever you want to call it. And even now, there's a gender war amongst black men and black women. Who's better than who? Who's superior? Who makes more money? Who gonna respect who? Who wants to be the man? Who wants to be the woman? So I agree with you. So I do think there is a lot of men who, under the cloak of being black men, I want to say there's two particular guys who showed this exhibit. I want to mention their name because I want, they're in Miami. They're not actually black, but they look black. They have been the most disrespectful towards black women since the inception of their show. And they've only treated black women as objects, as what I see. This is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And they've treated everybody who's been white or lighter skin better. So when you say this statement, it's a shame for me to say that you're not lying. But it's fellas like us, we can change the narrative to create more opportunities for black women and to preach a different narrative.
Yeah, I like the fact that was it. Jordan Taylor. He spoke some good facts when it came to this past week. You seen that everybody was picking a side, more people was picking the other person's side than the actual counterpart. And mind you, a lot of people was going against a lot of what the black woman statement was saying. That's why I say we don't coexist with each other. I think at some point we got to learn how to coexist with each other, so all these fuckery will pretty much go away. Because if we don't coexist with each other, a lot of things not gonna get solved within the community. A lot of things not gonna get solved when it comes to entertainment. A lot of things ain't gonna get solved when it comes to sports, because we always picking the wrong side, and the wrong side always treat us wrong. And this is the issue. This is the issue. What Angelo was facing yesterday, to me, I think it was the best time for black men to come together and say, you know what, the NBA, the female college basketball team was wrong. They overreacted. People online was totally wrong. But instead, they always go to the opposite side, and that's why. To be honest with you, Hakeem and Jordan, that's why sometimes the women look at us as weak, because we don't step in when the time is right. We tend to step back. Go ahead, Hakeem.
I want to comment on this. Let me tell you another thing, and I want to see if y'all brothers can answer this. Another reason why a lot of us are bumping heads, you have a segment of women on the show, on certain shows, who bash black men. Then you have a segment of men who bash black women. So now we have a pool of black men and black women who are listening to black women say black men are dusties, black men are no good, go get you a white boy. And you got a pool of black men saying the same exact thing. How are we going to combat these people? Then you got the other niggas who's preaching these red pill bullshit, who want you to put your woman under submission and make her a slave. Now that we have to get back down to the basics. And this is why I would wish a lot of black women would go over there as we go over here to the guys. We hold guys accountable. Hold your woman accountable for calling black men dusties. You have brothers, you have uncles, you have nephews. And this is what we're saying. So Angela Reese is not going to get a group of women or a group of black men supporting, because we're too fragmented. We only think about ourselves.
And I want to bring in a point where Ronnie says, like, a lot of black men are not speaking up. And this is what Ronnie's talking about. He's not talking about like what Shannon Sharp would speak of, or, like with LeBron James. But the thing is about it, it's like, if you look at us, Chaos Culture Radio, we'll talk about speaking up about Angel Reese. What about other content creators? You'll like type in. Usually they'll talk about, why Angel Reese was wrong. It might stick up with Caitlin Clark.
Yep.
I feel like in our here, Chaos Culture Radio, we will support Angel Reese. Type in another content creator who talk about Angel Reese. This today, chat, or today or tomorrow. Just type it in. You'll probably see maybe us, and I can't see nobody else. And that's just tells you like, hey, it's like Ronnie was saying, it tells you that a lot of black men are speaking up for black women because I can type in another contact, I can't find nobody else who's gonna speak up for Angel Reese. Angel Reese.
Facts.
Exactly. Oh, we have the lovely Natasha Vincent, and I love to see black women. I don't know, I get extra excited. So when a black woman, you see a black woman in the chat, you gotta just let me be quiet.
Listen, Natasha.
Hey, Mean Street said, I love when Michael Jordan. Oh, sorry, how can you go say something? My bad.
No. Finish your statement. Then I was just giving.
No, you will say something about Natasha. I have to be quiet on that one. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Natasha, Queen Natasha, we miss you, Queen. We miss you, my love. I know you. Listen, Natasha. I know you've been cheating on me. I was on my fake page and I see you in the comments to others too, and I said she hasn't come home yet, but I was waiting here like a puppy. I said, I said my Quebecois queen is coming. I was praying 3 times a day, like a real Jamaican. 3 times. Okay.
He said 3 times. Hakeem, but look, Mean Street. Look at Mean Street comment. Yeah. He said, "I love when Michael Jordan would do the same." That's what I'm saying. A lot of people did it.
Michael Jordan did it too.
A lot of people. And look, even Mean Street said it. Go ahead, Jordan.
And I say Kobe Bryant, he did his little shrug. You got Steph Curry, like you said, we shoot his threes, he do his shimmy and everything. Like I said, all these NBA players, they talk, but like I said, they don't get get talked about or say, hey, you should be doing this, should be doing that. Should be the same thing about WNBA and also college players. Like, let them talk. It's nothing wrong with that.
She like, hey, Hakeem, she said, nah, she didn't cheat on you. She said never. I love your content, gentlemen. So she said she ain't cheating.
We love you, Natasha. Listen. I love you so much. I'm getting me a Maple Leaf jersey. I'm representing Canada because of you, baby. I'm Canadian now. I'm Canadian now, baby, because of you. Quebecois.
Oh, let me see how true Canadian Hakeem is. Hey, what's their hockey team, Hakeem?
Maple Leafs.
Okay.
Listen.
He's right. He's right.
Listen. I can name some of the city. You got the different provinces. You got Quebecois. You got Ottawa. You got Vancouver and. Ooh, I'm stuck.
I don't know. I don't know. No, but let's go back. See what happened when a black woman's in the chat? We go all around the place. You see? No, but at the end of the day, I think it just shows and proves that black men we have to do better. And we gotta know when to step up, when it's the right time to step up, and when to fall back, when it's the right time to fall back. But this one right here was a step up for us because a lot of them was here. A lot of them was expecting a lot of black men to say something when it came to her, but a lot of black men did it. I think the only one that actually did say something, Jordan, like you said, was Shannon Sharp.
Always.
I didn't hear Stephen A. Smith talked about it. I didn't hear like a lot of people that do sports anchor. They didn't say nothing about it.
And listen. He said something. He's with a snow bunny.
Yeah.
That's another conversation. But
look, he said you're right. Look, Toronto.
I live close to Montreal Canadian Stadium. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, she balling. Natasha balling. She balling. But she balling. But I'm just saying, yeah. So. It's just a simple fact. I think the man dropped the ball. We dropped the ball on this one. I think we was focusing on the wrong thing because I know like last week everybody was focused on the Jets Curly thing, but like I always say, there's always bigger issues that's going on within the world. Go ahead, Hakeem, what you said?
Talk about Miss Ann.
Hannah.
Yeah.
Who, Hannah?
Yeah, Miss Ann, Hannah Montana.
No, they call her pastries now. They call her pastries. I'm like, come on. There's more issue to talk about than just Furlies. But that what a lot of people was focusing on. So, and like Jordan said, a lot of them picking the side. But I think it's time for men to start picking the right side.
No,
We've been picking the wrong side for a very long time.
but listen here. We need to blame ourselves for Jess Pearly thing to come over to a place to take over a whole. She took over the whole game in London. I blame the Nigerians. I blame the Ghanaians. I eat fufu and jollof. You tell me you let a sissy little white girl like Miss Ann come and take over? Why wasn't there a Sarah network? Why wasn't there a King Richards network? Why wasn't there a Miss Auntie Jennings network?
And not only that, but Hakeem and Jordan, look, this is another thing they do too. Remember, I always tell you, they give praise to her work ethic. A lot of people say, she's a workhorse. She do this, she do that. But when it comes to a black woman, they never get praise to. Look, the woman right now just won a female national basketball college team, just won. LSU. And yet, look, they're not even getting praise for them for winning.
Hey, I'll tell you this: if Clayton Clark would have won that, boy, oh my God, they would have nonstop.
Listen, she was
facts, Jordan. That's a fact.
She was going to have a parade.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're gonna be saying, look at the new female Larry Bird. She's this and she's that. Wait till she go to WNBA. Oh my God, she's going to be potentially one of the greatest WNBA players of all time.
You see another thing too. Go ahead, my bad.
No, go ahead, Hakeem. I'm just agreeing with Jordan. He's right.
Another thing too. You want to know why this championship was so significant for both colleges? When you win a championship, that means your student enrollment goes up. That means that you're the place that you want to go. Historically, you know what I mean? Let's not forget.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not forget our big man Shaq went to LSU, baby, and gave Angela Reese a shout out and spoke to her and was talking to her. So,
facts.
We ain't playing none of this game here. We supporting the queens. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
But if I ever find you with a snow bunny, I'm telling you, I'm raiding your house. I'm recording it and I'm putting it on YouTube for content.
Listen, you should put me in jail if I ever get with a snow bunny. But
I'll put you on YouTube because YouTube, that would really hurt because it's there forever.
Hey, if Ronnie do that and he put it on, Sugar Bum's gonna be on your ass.
I know she ain't.
Oh yeah, and I'm like, Sugar Bum, get him. I'm gonna tell her, get him. I'm not gonna block you. Get him. If I ever catch you with a snow bunny, no, but no, but it's true. It's true. I would say it. I think it's something we've been trained and we've been taught because growing up we watched a lot of television, so that's all we used to see before was a tall, beautiful white woman. We never saw a tall, beautiful black woman. Mind you, this girl right here, she's very tall. She's a tall woman. She's not a short one. I think she's like what, 6'7" or 6'6",
6'3",
or she's 6'3".
Yeah.
But still, that's very tall, especially for a usual black woman. That's very, very tall.
And let's be honest, you know they say statistically taller women have a harder time dating.
No, because you know why? Because most taller men like shorter women.
Yeah.
It's a statistical fact.
Yeah.
And more shorter men like taller women, or they try to get the same height range of women. They don't really go for taller. That's why when I was shot with Kevin Hart, when he married his lovely wife, she was taller than him. That's usually very unusual. You normally won't see that.
Right.
But you already know he got the bag, and and like I say, most short men like tall women. But she literally is 6'3"?
Yeah,
6'3". That's tall, man.
Yeah,
that's tall. And now that I think, I'm being honest, I don't know. Hakeem, would she even find somebody today?
I'm gonna be real with you. It's hard because most of the WNBA girls are single, and they on the other side of that fence.
Exactly. That's true.
So that's a proven fact.
Yeah.
So that's a proven fact. Most of them go on the other side of the field.
Listen, the tall girl from Australia who's kind of half black and half white.
Yeah.
She's like Shaq size, and I've yet to see her get bagged.
Look at like Brittany Griner. You know, she's what 6'8", 6'9", and yeah, her wife. Like I said, look at her wife.
Yeah, look at her wife.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting statistics. I need to look into that. That's a very interesting because she's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful black woman.
Gorgeous. But here's the thing: tall women want taller men.
Yeah.
They don't want short men. They don't want regular guys. We even talk about them even too having to.
You got Natasha laughing.
Hey, listen, Natasha, you're not trying to be.
Hey, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
You're not trying to be respectful. They're on the other side of the fence, you know.
He did. That was good. That was good.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, on this side of the fence, we marry Ruth, and we marry Ruth over here. She, you know, she likes her stuff over there. You know what I mean?
But I don't know. I think at some point these women not gonna care anymore because some of them don't really want to die alone. They're gonna start dating shorter men.
No.
Because there's more shorter men than tall men.
No, definitely. And you have some examples where women who get with women would get with certain. Shout out to a new subscriber, Chef Shapino, Sac Passe, Mambo Le, for real. Peace, love, and light to the panels in the chat. Chef Shapino.
Yes, shout out to you. Yeah, he is. I don't know who he is. Shout out to you. Thank you. Welcome for coming.
Pluck up, Chef Shapino, Saca Fet, Guadabuque.
Hey, look, you had Joy to go on cam.
Hey, listen, listen. You know the Haitian came out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Haitian's gonna coming out.
I had to show some love.
No, but yeah, back to the subject. So my thing is, I think some of these tall women need to start dating down. They just gotta date shorter men because there's more shorter men than tall men. I think it's what the average man in America is like. What 10%? I mean, that's higher. Is what like 10%.
Yeah, 5'4" or something like that.
So when you see a very tall man, that's very rare.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like when women see tall men, and you know, they look at, you know, basketball, football, you know, when you know, men like between 6'1" to 7 feet in the NBA, and then in the NFL they see like they might be 6 foot to 6'7" to 6'8", and then when they look at
majority of them white women. They don't date black women.
No. What I mean is, it's like when black women see that, they think it's more of them out here than it is. When they see on the TV, like in the NBA, when they see tall men, they think there's a lot of tall men out here in these streets, which is not true. Those tall men you see are very rare. That's why they you know, they play in the sports entertainment, play sports like NFL and NBA. But like I said, but on the streets, you know, if you just look around, it's not a lot of tall men out there. Don't matter where you go, in what city. You might see some, but it's not a lot. It's a very short supply of tall men. There's a lot of short men out there.
Facts. No, that's true. There is a lot of short men. So I think women that height, they might have to date a Kevin Hart. And to me, I think girls don't really matter because look what happened with the situation with Tory Lanez. You know, you see Tory Lanez with a very short man, but he was talking to Megan Thee Stallion. Megan is like what, 5'11"?
Yeah.
So women don't really care. I think women don't really care if you have the resources or you have the status. They'll just date you. I think they don't really care at that point. No, go ahead. I came. You was going to say something?
Oh, you're on mute.
Yeah, you muted.
My bad. I agree with you 100%. There's women. Let's be honest about something. And I don't want this to be a pandering statement. There's a lot of women who do accept men where they are, and let's be honest about it. A lot of women who are doing better than most men will accept you as you are, just to piggyback from your statement. So certain women get to a certain point where they'll date somebody with no money, they'll date somebody who's not prettier than them, they'll date somebody who's not skinnier than them. You know what I mean? Because a lot of time it's treatment over visuals at time. You know what I mean? Sometimes a woman just wants to be treated nice and know that she has somebody loyal on her team. And you know what I mean? And We need to normalize the statement that black men don't cheat. Black men are the most loyal men in America. It's the Pookie and Ray Rays who are not loyal. And when I say Pookie and Ray Rays, I mean the whites, the Asians, the blacks, all of them under the Pookie and Ray Ray. If you slanging raw cock out here, you're not married, you're a Pookie and you're a Ray Ray. So that's the thing I want to say. I think that we are getting to a point where women are starting to understand that, hey, get you a husband that's going to love and support you and going to be there for you, and don't be shy about it. That he might be a janitor, or he might work at Jeffrey Lou. Changing
Facts.
you know?
Facts. No, it's true. And I want to say the standard of some of these women is too high, especially when it comes to black women. I think they have to lower their standard when it comes to certain things. And you got to be more and more realistic instead of being unrealistic. And like you said, it's not a lot of tall men out here. So if you're a tall woman, especially if you're a basketball player, I think you should try to date down.
Oh,
but like Hakeem said, play the other fans. But some of these women, they really want to have kids. So
Hey,
it is what it is.
yeah,
Go ahead, Jordan.
I agree with you, Rodney. Like I said, they got some women that got cut their high standards and break it down a little bit because the economics here in the United States is shifting, and it's shifting real fast. Like I said, rent's going up and food and everything. It's gonna be a time. It's like, yo, I think I need a husband in my house. I can't afford it no more. I know I know you're not gonna get like a second or third job or anything. You gonna need somebody in that house, another man, and to help and support. And that's how it should be. Because I was looking right now, it's like, if you live in an apartment, in these major cities, you're gonna need two people living in the house for like a one bedroom because like I said, living by yourself, unless you make over 6 figures, that's gone. You're gonna need somebody, like I say, live in an apartment, one bedroom for sure. You're gonna need 2 people because one people is not cutting it. Especially around these times, it's not cutting.
100%. Hey, I want to give a. He said, what he said, Phuket, Flannery. How you say that? He said Phuket and River equal Flannery.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know how to say that. Yeah. So I want to give a shout out to Urban Noise. I don't want to think I forget their comment because they say thank you for the crispy. You see my camera's extra crispy now. You know what I'm saying? My mom, y'all probably won't believe it, but my mama went and bought me this. Look.
No, but it looks good. It looks clean. You look like real clean.
Your mom supporting you. That's
good. Yeah. She support the movement and support the game. I said, my mama, I said, what you know about resolution? I said,
yeah, Natasha, she put a comment too as well.
Oh, the queen spoke? Hold on. What did she say? She said, a person cannot be judged on the fullness of their pockets, LOL. In case of a gentleman, his leadership has to show itself and beyond any way, vision, focus, etc. Those are more important. She ready to get married, Lord Jesus. I don't know if you married Miss Vincent, but that sounds like a woman that's ready to get married. That sounds like a woman ready. What is passing flirt? What does that mean?
Yeah, I want to know what that means too.
Yeah, let me put it.
You gotta Google it, translate it.
FLAN.
It's probably a Haitian dish, I think. Cause I like it. I never even heard that before.
Oh no! Listen, Flornet.
Okay.
That means Jordan.
Yeah.
Flornet in Creole means like like a flogger, like somebody who's showing off.
Yeah,
like
I got
Pookie and the Ray Ray. Like he's you know what I'm saying?
They all over South Beach. I get it.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen, Natasha Vincent says she's waiting for her Boaz. Praise the Lord. And Miss Ruth, I will buy the land up under you. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
She said she went in her Boaz. But Natasha, you must have been someone like you, because y'all understand Natasha is very beautiful.
I know.
Y'all see the camera.
Listen.
But I'm just saying, like, I thought you would been married already.
Same here, because you look like God drew you Himself on a special day. Yeah. As fine as you is, Queen. As fine as you is. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
No, she is. Jordan, she's very beautiful. Like that beautiful black woman. That was it. It's beautiful black woman everywhere.
Listen. Everywhere. Listen, I seen the first time she popped up. The first time she popped up, I was ready. I had put my wallet to the screen.
She said, "On with the show."
I said, hey, listen. First time
she said, "Go on with the show." You're like, "Stop it. Go on with the show."
I said, "Miss Vincent, what do you need, baby? Here you go." I say, here you go. Like you need, what do you need, honey? What do you need? Gorgeous woman. You know, support. We can't live without.
Yeah.
We hate everybody else. Everybody else. We believe love win. We want everybody to just love our people. You know what I'm saying? We just love our people. You know what I'm saying? And we want our people to be happy. We want the Mexicans to be happy.
Break it up a little bit.
Yeah, he's lagging. He's lagging. I thought it was me lagging. I was like, it was my internet lagging, but he's lagging. Yeah, Hakeem's lagging. Hakeem, you were lagging a little bit. Like you were lagging a lot, but then you finally came back. I think when you started moving around, describing how beautiful she was, your internet started lagging. They were like, the universe was like, nope, she's not gonna hear it. She's not gonna hear it today.
I want her to hear it. I want her to hear it. I want her to hear it. She's gorgeous. Listen, I won't put it past her mind. She get married. I see it as fine as she is, boy.
No. Trust me. That's not even no hesitation. I'm shocked when she told me she's not. I'm like, what? You waiting for your boy ass? I'm like, I thought she would have been.
Listen. It's a lot of niggas in the States ready to pay your bills. We ready
for real.
Ready to pay all them bills, baby.
And Natasha Hakeem said when his podcast blow up, he said he gonna fly you to America and he just gonna propose to you right there.
Listen, Natasha.
Right there in Little Haiti.
Listen, when we make some money, I'm paying your bills. When we make some big not many squatter canals, we're gonna pay you your bills. I put that.
No, my Hakeem gonna say you tricking.
Listen. I'm trick. Listen, if I'm tricking, then I got it. If I'm tricking, then I got it. Listen.
Well,
before we get into this, shout outs to my brother Jabari. Shout outs to my brother Jabari. Shout outs to Jabari, my brother from another mother. Let's not forget. We're not gonna forget him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Jabari Hollywood now. Forget Jabari. I'm about to block.
Listen. I'm locked in with Jabari like I play for the Knicks now. I'm locked in with him forever like I play for the Knicks. That's why I had to stop.
I'm blocking Jabari. I'm blocking him.
No, we can't.
I'm blocking him.
We can't. We need it. Listen, we need Jabari with us when we on the plane flying to Cuba. You know what I'm saying? Flying to Vancouver, Toronto, and all these places. Jabari's there. Shout outs to the IT general. Shout outs to the
Look, Jabari laughing because he know how I do it. I'll block him. I'll block him from all social media platforms. He can't find us nowhere. No, but at the end of the day, because I know we about to hit our hour mark. My last closing statement is pretty much with this whole situation. I think this is way blown out of proportion. We as black men, we need to do better. We need to know when to stand up when something is wrong, and when to fall back when something is, and when to fall back when the time is right. I think this one right here, I think we dropped the ball because immediately when we saw that going on, especially in Twitter, all the black men were supposed to be able to jump on it. But of course, you're gonna have some that went on the other side to talk about that issue. But to me, well, y'all, from the young ladies, you know, they did a credible season. I'm not gonna lie, they were favored as the underdog. You see, that's why I always root for the underdog. The underdogs always sometimes become victorious. So shout out to those young ladies. That's my take.
My final thoughts is, hey, we need a lot more content creators like us. Keep supporting our Black women, especially, you know, Angel Reese. She definitely needed, and like I said, she's a great talent. And like I said, you know, hopefully she'll be drafted WNBA and she will start taking things up. That's my final take.
I want to say, I want to read a Natasha Vincent statement before my last. I want to put her this. She said I'm a husband. She said I'm a great, and that's why I say me being the husband. I want to put her before me. I want to put my finals. I want to put her before my final statement to show her she holds precedence. She say you're hilarious and thank you, Queen. She said, in all honesty, you're one who will make great husband and for future wives.
Appreciate
if I
that.
remember
Thank
correctly, you're right.
Yeah.
Listen, sweetheart, in this tender age that I am, I praise you. Thank you for those kind words. I feel so soft and gooey inside. You know what I'm saying? I feel so soft and gooey because it came from you, baby. It came from you.
Yeah, so this is how we get down each and every week, guys. You already know, guys. On your way out, make sure you hit that like button. On your way out, if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. And also on your way out, make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Of course, shout out to all the new subscribers, all the new listeners. I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, on Twitch. We always have that one Twitch follower who always, and he never comment. Well, he been with us number one. I wish he would comment. Shoot, I was gonna say let's send him a shirt because he's always that one person that always watch. But he never comments. So shout out to him. Shout out to all the new listeners, and also guys, make sure you go on the community tab. In the community tab, remember you can purchase your Chaos Culture Radio T-shirt. Jordan has it on, and also Prince Akeem new book, Black Love. Come on, support the platform. We're working very hard for you guys because we're trying to get a studio so we can do live interviews. Can't wait for that day to come. And you know it's gonna be a celebration when that day does come. Go ahead, Akeem. What you was gonna say?
No, I just want to thank everybody who's here with us. I don't care if we don't have 1,000 subscribers. I love the 7 people that are here, and I want to thank y'all for rocking with us from the day. Natasha, Urban Noise, Fresh Sound Florida, Lana Del Rey.
Facts.
Even
D'Souza,
all that. That's all I
Sugar
really
Bomb. Yeah, all you guys.
I love y'all. And hopefully when we get to a point, I want y'all to be on the show in person. Even if we gotta fly your ass out. Let's get it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, people don't understand. You can have a million subscribers, but doesn't mean all millions of people really rock with you. People don't understand that.
No, so
people don't understand. There's people that have 1 million subscribers. Like Jess Purdy thing was on Anton. Very good episode. I'm not gonna lie. She was on the Anton Daniel show, and she was talking about how she have all that subscribers, but she not making money like that. So because not everybody rocks with her.
Yeah.
So that's something to know. Like if you get that, if you get like 100 people just to rock with you, to me that's good enough.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You don't understand that.
Yeah.
So, but shout out to us. You know, work hard. Shout out to you, Jordan. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Jordan page. He's about to go live pretty soon. Subscribe to his page, New Jordan Era. So make sure you subscribe to Jordan channel. Your channel, Jordan, look, is blowing. And you know me, I really don't care if you subscribe to mine or not, because I'm. I already know. But at the end of the day, subscribe. Cause we're not gonna miss a beat. Chaos is gonna be the biggest thing on YouTube. Remember that. You know how we get down. We over and out.